Hello, hello. All right, we are back. I don't know why PC-kun is crashing, but unfortunately, since we're starting a stream, technically, ads will have to roll. I am so sorry, everybody. Let me put you on break screen, and yeah, enjoy that whilst ads go, and then we shall return. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? hello everybody. Welcome. The first stream of the day. Wow. So anyway, hello, welcome. Hello, YouTube land denizen. Okay, so fish cannons have been disabled. I don't have the draw hand anymore, unfortunately. I don't know what's causing PC to crash, but yep, there it is. It seems weird not to have the... Yeah, we're doing drawing today. Yes. But yeah, welcome. Hello, everybody. Again. I should check the reliability history on my apps. Okay, I do not know how to do that, but that might be a good idea. But yeah, hello. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, I don't know what PC issues are. Whilst ads were going, I checked my event history. Somebody mentioned that a while ago. And so okay. No way. But yeah, hello, welcome back, everybody. We did it. Wow. Oh. Thank you for head pats. Okay, so anyway, if Friday, we're gonna chill. It's fine. Yeah, so listen, I will have to look into that. The thing is, when I'm not streaming, I don't have problems. PC is fine. So there is something within the streaming that is wonkily. Man, this is so weird without the draw hand, isn't it? Should I turn it back on? Maybe I'll turn it back on. Hold on. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Maybe. Like, I have plenty of computer resources. My encoder, GPU, maybe. Streaming is a lot for PCs. True. I have to do it myself. Yo, you're right. Could be. What do you mean? What do you mean the maid's not here today? Grumble. Do it yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if PC is getting too hot. I don't know if I have some conflicting issue with my stuff. Like I do not know. But there it is. Listen, PC should be fine. PC Con should be fine, but also something is clearly not fine. So it was too fierce. I mean, that does happen. I'm very fierce. There's not enough maid on screen. Okay, how about just like a little maid? Would that help to alleviate the problems, PC-kun? Here we go. Just a little maid. There we go. How's that? You think that'll ward off the problems? I live. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. Can't hurt. True. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, I have this idea in my brain, and I want to see if we can draw it. Right. I actually have a couple of ideas, but for now, we're gonna start here. So the good news is, I have been saving a lot. We didn't actually lose any art that I've done. So like, I got that going for me, which is fabulous. Yeah, look at us doing the saving and not losing art that we've done. Again. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is just like sometimes you just get like maybe sometimes you just get the tech gremlins. You guys have had those before, right? True motivation? Yo, let's go. Welcome in. Hello there. Also, everybody, we have a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat, please?
I love it.
Woot woot. Oh my goodness, Darlian, thank you so much. 2 years. That's a long time. Thank you so much for all of the support for all of this time. Seriously, homie, I appreciate that very much. Also, can we get a shout out for Darlian, please? This is the bestest bush. Very cool, very chill bean.
Hello.
Always a good time hanging out whenever we collab. Hello everybody, welcome back. So I don't know whom I have said hello to before. Do we want to do all of the hellos again? Let me just say, hello everybody, welcome back. We lived. We will not be defeated by silly things like PC crashing. It'll be fine. No problems. No, that was my PC like freezes up and then I'm like, did it actually freeze up or is it just thinking really hard for a minute? And then I have to hold the power button to make it like work again. Unfortunately, you know, the classic just restart the thing. Okay, so if how do I make this work? Come back stronger, more determined to draw this lady tying her shoe. Who knew that it would be this difficult? But yeah, no, I will need to, like, I thought this issue was fixed. Like at one point there was like operating system update that needed to happen. Did that. I have been making sure stuff's up to date and that kind of stuff. So I'm really not sure what it's doing, but yeah. Is it the threat of drawing giant whammon? Is that like too powerful for PC Kun? It might be.
Hey, Isla, you should say...
There we go, got the shout out. Thank you. Yes, please remind me to save as often as that pops up, yeah? I'm gonna save as much as I can. Corrupted system file. Ooh, that's... I hope not. Is that what your PC had? Oh. I don't know. But yeah, it's the mystery and the not knowing that makes it a lot more difficult. So yeah, like again, my PC is fine until I start streaming. So either it is something with the stream, or it is, I don't know, or there's an issue with PC.
Welcome in.
Nios, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Yes. So, I was drawing and my PC crashed, and now we are back streaming again. But I have no idea why my PC crashed in the first place. It's done this. Actually, it did it yesterday as well. And I've turned off a few things, like I don't have the draw hand, V hand going. I don't have the Twitch integrated throwing system going anymore. I'm not sure if those are causing issues, but I'm running the bare minimum that I can to stream right now, right? Current, how to check my version of OBS. Hold on. Help, about, maybe? This is to OBS version 32.1.2. I think. I don't know if that's the most recent one. Does it have issues? Is it OBS? Oh! Dun dun dun. The very thing that I use to stream, does it betray me? Is that the current version? Like, I haven't had a hey update your OBS pop up in a while. Okay, what was my... Okay, so this is the most updated version then. I think? Maybe. Or nor. It could be the gnomes. True. But yeah, can I also just say, like, right now, like, thank you all so much for sticking by the strem. Like, tech issues are not fun. This is at the best of times, and also thank you very much for trying to help. Try rolling back versions. I don't know how to do that. Is that just a thing that you could be like, go back to this version? Do programs do that? I don't know if they do. However, if you have like a walkthrough, or there's like a tutorial somewhere on how to walk back the versions, and I could take a look at that after stream probably. The gnomes hit the internet cable. Find the older version through their website. Okay, so that might be a thing that I will need to try then. Man, I'm thinking about setting up all my scenes again, and I'm like, however, my PC crashing is kind of worse. So like, okay, uninstall, reinstall with an older version from their website. Okay, I can handle that. I can definitely do that. But I'll do a bit of troubleshooting before I do that. I think the other thing I probably need to do some stream tests to see if the issue pops up. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Discord. Okay, so let's see. So I was thinking this was going to be like Anna, probably. Let me see. Let's see if you are in the Discord, and like if I run into a wall and can't figure out what's going on, I will send you a message, okay? But yeah, thank you very much for like just it's very polite to ask, so I appreciate that very much. So yeah, anyway, so like I was saying, if Friday, we're gonna just kind of do silly shenanigans for now, and let's see. If this was Anna and she was tying her shoe, what if she was doing like workout? Oh my gosh, do you remember like the big old like tank tops? And people would like tie them at the back? This is a thing, right? Do people still do that? Computers can be so fun. I know, right? Listen, it'll be fine. Listen, I got homies that I could ask for help. I got cool beans. Oh, you still do this? Oh, Izzy knows. So yeah, this, and then like we could get some very interesting like cloth wrinkles. That'll be fun. And then we could have like workout shorts. Yeah. The cloth wrinkles, they're very important, okay? But the thing, like this current wrinkle, I don't know if this actually portrays the information that we want. I keep thinking I'm pointing at it, but it's my draw hand is not to draw. I don't have it up currently. You bring good vibes? Heck yeah, we like good vibes here. We're definitely not villains anymore. Nice. For now, no, listen, I'm not a villain anymore. I turned over a new leaf. I am now a law-abiding citizen. I have my own art studio and everything now. You bring arson? No arson during streaming hours. Allegedly. Listen. You got no proof, okay? You can't, if you're talking about crimes, the legality, if you don't have proof, you don't have evidence, there is no crime. Yeah. So that is allegedly. To dinner and a movie? Exactly. Listen, I'll have you know, I am very good friends with a detective. I feel like if I was truly some sort of villainous creature, Danny would probably have booked me long ago. But no, I'm a law-abiding citizen now. Our precious, pure, lovely centaur. How dare you accuse her of such criminal activities? That precious bean? Absolutely not. Law biting. Listen, somebody's gotta do it. Okay, so I think we need a little bit more. We need something right here to show that there are ribs right there. How to convey that? Do we just want to add like a weird like cloth wrinkle sort of thing? Is that all we need? bribed them? With what? Okay, so I'm trying to look at this, and I'm looking at the leg. We have a slight, like, foreshortening happening here, right? So, characters going into the distance, like, that away. Ish. And so, I'm trying to look at this, and I'm like, alright, so if we have this would be, like, the back of the foot, and then if she's wearing, like, sneakers... How? Drawing feet is weird already, right? And then you compound that by drawing weird shoe shapes. It's just like, how to draw shoes and not to make them look weird, freakish shoes. Statistically, bushes don't lie. True. Kaizua, hello there. Welcome in. We're back. We're so back. But yeah, I'm looking at this leg and I'm like, compare this length to like this length. Save. Yes, we should save. Thank you. Spam that as much as possible whenever it comes back up. Every time I draw a few lines, I'm saving as well. So like, with our powers combined, we can make sure to like keep the art, right? No. We're hoping it doesn't crash, right? That's the hope. The knock on wood. Preserve the art, yes. So, does anybody wear their socks like mid-calf? Is this a normal thing? I feel like I see this in art a lot. Is this how people wear their socks? Not often? Why am I punching? Darlerian is a bush. He might have some like weird like sticks and stuff in his structure. I don't actually know. I've never asked. No, never stays that way. That's my thing. Like, okay, you have a calf, which is like you got the knee, and then you got like muscles that go out, and then it goes in, and then how do you keep it up when the whole shape of the leg push the thing down? Elastic tape? Wait, what? Really? It's always tape. Every time. Every fashion question. Tape. It's just tape. Is there an innuendo in there? Oh my. Sock garters? Is that where they like clip on the outside and then you like strap them around your knee like this? Surprisingly, listen, how often in your daily life do you think about tape? Do you think, my clothing that I'm gonna wear today, I'm gonna tape it up so that it sticks to me properly? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Like that's kind of a weird, like, right? got called into work. Oh. Okay, well, Phoenix, thank you very much for joining us. And I don't know how soon you gotta head out, but thank you for joining us today. Hope you have a good time at work. Don't they make glue for thigh socks? I think they do, but like, well, I feel okay. Which one seems less bad, glue or tape to keep your socks up? Okay, have a good look. Elastic and friction work pretty well. It's basically just tape so they get worn on their own. Now I'm wondering if I'm the weird one that doesn't have some sort of like tape in their daily like fashion. Is this way more common than I feel like it is? Am I out of touch, or is it the youths that are wrong? I don't know. Why would anyone think of glue or tape when putting on socks? That's what I'm asking. I don't know. Glue might ruin the socks. And I definitely don't think it would be pleasant on the skin. No, I'm actually really curious now. Is tape normal for some people? I have no idea how I'd find out this answer. We'd have to do like an in-depth like study of the fashion world. It's free real estate. I don't think the fashion world is free real estate, Squishla. No. It's clothing tape. They put it on the inside of thigh highs. I could see that. That would make sense for keeping the thigh highs like thigh high. Rayster, I will have you know I'm very fierce. Nothing else. Is it shocking? Is it weird that I don't actually have any thigh highs? It's the Sprout Mage. Oh. We ripped and maybe teared. Oh, did you rip and tear? Are you done? Oh. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. We were just talking about using tape. Okay, listen, let me walk you back through this. So I was wondering if people actually wore like socks up to their calves, like if this was normal, and then how are they able to like keep it up their leg, right? And then we got on the subject of like fashion tape, and then hello, welcome in, Raiders. Emmy, Isla, welcome. I have a hat that is broken for some reason and I don't know why, but it's fine. You play Doom? Yo, let's go. Can we get a shout out for Sprout Mage? Did this happen already? Sock glue? Wait, this is... So it is pretty normal to have like glue or tape for your clothing? Really? I'm learning. But yeah, I don't have any thigh highs, and that's where this conversation ended. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hello, Emmy, Isla. But yeah, okay, let me introduce myself. I'm not very good at this, but I gotta practice so I get better, right? So, I do a lot of art, as perhaps you can see. I made my... what is it? What's the new catchy way? Self-made VTuber. I made the model, did the rigging. I'm working on video games. I occasionally do an ASMR Mostly just chill, comfy yapping and doodling. That's kind of my thing. And if you would like to stick around, you are absolutely welcome to hang out with us. However, if you gotta raid and run, do make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? And thank you again for the raid, Sprout. I appreciate that.
So floofy.
Stop. That's very ticklish. Oh, self-made VTubers. Yo, let's go. Winning. I suppose you say video games, and I'm like, wait, no, but yeah, no, we do technically have 2 out on the Steam. That's true. But yeah, welcome in everybody. So anyway, thigh highs. I don't actually have any thigh highs. Now that I think about it, if you have the fansion tape, I think I tried to have a thigh high sock at one point, and it did not work like at all. And I was like, this is awful. They don't do the thing. I think the grippy like built into the sock makes sense, right? Got on raid and run? Absolutely. Thank you again for the raid. You have a good weekend, yeah? Yeah. All right, but yeah, so that's that. And then we're how to draw somebody tying their shoe. I've kind of been stalling on this. How do the hands work when you do this? I guess it depends on which part of the shoe tying, right? The line work feels soft and well defined. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm using, this is a gouache brush in Clip Studio. Now that I'm zoomed in, you can kind of see the shape. So we can do little thin lines and then big thick lines all with the same brush. And it is my favorite. It can be a little bit messy, but I find that like these tiny little chunklets of shading add a little more life to the drawing. Like it is kind of a pain to clean up sometimes, but this is my favorite sketching brush. Yeah, it's a good one. So, if you are in the Discord, the Discord, in the art tips and tricks, I think I have this brush that I'm using pinned, so you can just have it. And then, unfortunately, this texture that I have, I don't know if it comes with the brush, which is so infuriating. So, but that's just a weirdness of Clip Studio. It's crazy. Pulling the loops on the side. Racer, come here. How dare you? I am very fierce. I don't know how you can't see this. Shocking. Thumb touches index and middle fingers, remaining fingers slightly curled out of the way. Listen, we don't do acronyms here, okay? They are the bane of my existence. Wait, I think I might have 3 banes of my existence now. We've got invisible walls in video games, we've got acronyms, and we've got computer crashes. I think I've got 4. The song. I have 4. Probably more, but those are the comedic ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, so let's think about how people lace their shoe. So if we have a hand, we think about the thumb being like this. And then we have the other fingers like this. Does that work? Can we make that work? We might be able to make that work. 4 whole banes, yeah. Is that from my struggles with what? Pragmata? Is that a video game? Yeah, I'm thinking of like, okay, so tying shoes, right? The fifth Bane, he fights with Batman. True, can't forget about him. Wait, is Pragmata the new, like, was it Square Enix game? Where's like the dad game? Yeah, that one. Okay, I was like, I've heard of this, maybe? I'm very bad at the names. That Dad Simulator. I've heard mixed things about the game, but people also like the game overall, I think. Also, hello YouTube land denizen, welcome in. But yeah, I haven't actually played it. I don't know, might like the game. The little gremlin AI creature might be adorable, but listen, if I would like to do dad simulator thing, I'll just start telling dad jokes. Like I got it. I got it in the bag. So I think maybe something like this. That's kind of a high price tag for a video game for me. Like it's not, I guess that's pretty normal for video game pricing, but like okay, so if the arm is this long and this is like this long, honestly, that's about in the right spot. I think I could make that work. Okay, we're seeing the back of the elbow right there. Might need a bit more emphasis on the muscles right there. We're saving very frequently. What's the difference between swine flu and bird flu? Swine flu needs ointment and bird flu needs tweetment. You gotta go to Old McDonald's or Old McDonald's farm to get your ointments and tweetments though. It's a bit of a trek. Saturdays and Sundays are the strongest days. The rest are just weekdays. You so right, Delirian. You so right. Darlirian. Did I call you a Delirian? DeLorean? Hey, Darlirian, did you know you should get a DeLorean? Just saying. You could make it really confusing. Actually, that would be a heck of a tongue twister. Darlirian drives a DeLorean daily. You gotta Darlirian deliriously drives his DeLorean daily. Yeah, you could totally make a tongue twister out of that. I don't think I could say it properly. Powered by the lithium? Oh. Cheese. No, you'll notice that I stop drawing whenever I start talking because whilst some people can multitask, I cannot. I'm not very good at it. I can do one thing at a time. Okay, so we need shoe number 2 to like show where the ground level is. Probably, I think we could make it like here. And then we also want this to be slightly turned away from the camera. Burnout Paradise City, the DeLorean would hover if you went over 88 miles an hour. Oh, that's such a good thing. Darlerian drives his dilithium DeLorean to DeLauren. What is a DeLauren? Say that like 5 times fast. Okay, chat, say that 5 times fast. Do it. Do it. Oh, it's a city in WoW? Okay. I've never actually played WoW. Yeah! Imtress, you and Stupendous One, you both get a gold star. Well played. Here you go. There's one for you, and there's one for you. Excellent, excellent. Okay, I'll have you know, every time I do a collab with somebody and they're like, hey Isla, can you say some words? And I say, some words. I also do that. I do that. I do that to people all the time. And fortunately, they are nice enough to laugh at my jokes. Okay, so anyway, I was saying that we're drawing an invisible chair. Look, do you see the invisible chair? Do you see it? No, because it's invisible. You're gonna say it 5 times but didn't want to spam? Can I ask you a question? No. Do you mean one additional question? Yes. Listen, I try not to do that one just because that one seems a lot more insufferable. I am guilty of doing that sometimes though. Just a bit.
Welcome in.
Oh.
Let's make something beautiful together.
Oh, you can? That's reassuring. Thank you. Yeah, nice one, Plasma. Also, Mino, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Okay, so we gotta figure out how the heck to draw the shoes like in perspective, right? Because this foot is like
floofy.
facing away. Okay, wait. This is very ticklish. It's why you always say, can I ask 2 questions? That's thinking ahead. Yeah. Sprout, you came in here on the raid? Welcome. Did the fish miss? Okay, mods, could we refund the fish? The fish cannons are currently offline. Earlier today, my PC kind of just crashed, and I don't know why. I don't have my normal draw hand going. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh man, wait, hold on. What if I did like one big... Actually, that would probably be a lot of work. But imagine, we just did like... We have... We'll just make our own draw hand. And it'll be the wonkeliest thing ever. Here we go. So, we have my draw hand, and I was drawing earlier, right? And then PC crash. So now I am trying to be nice to PC-kun, so it doesn't freak out. And we're also saving a lot. But yeah, so can we get the fish refunded if possible? We're doing calligraphy. Yeah, we're just trying to fill in some of the little details here and there and okay, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Good luck maid is helping so far. Yeah. Look at her. I think we're gonna make her pink. I think that's the plan. The pink maid of good luck. You've all seen her now, so she will be giving you good luck over the weekend as well. Oh. And then she has like a really light blue for hair, right? Blue waistband, blue leggings. There you go. Now you have seen the pink maid of good luck. Refunded and paused. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's take a look. What the heck is going on with the neck and stuff? How does your neck work, madam? Can finally play soccer team. Okay. Please explain without acronyms. I'm so bad at acronyms. However, huzzah! You can play as your preferred soccer team. That's good. I don't really know much about the sports ball or the game in question. FIFA soccer team. Okay, I've heard of the FIFA. Okay, so if we have arm number 2, and then I think we would see just a tiny little smidge of the other forearm. Like right there. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, something else I think we need to do. If this is like a little stool or something, we probably need to draw like at least one leg of the stool. I think that's the plan. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining. I'm very bad at acronyms. I mean, it's Friday. Are we not all wanting a little bit of a nap? Actually, what is an ideal Friday for you all? For me, it is like basically what I'm doing today, where I finished all of my work, right? And then I can just be like, right? I could just doodle for funsies. That's like the ideal Friday. Or you do that and then you're like, I can finally play this game until like 2 in the morning, and then, you know. Aww. I mean, you could nap if you wanted to. Listen, I won't yell. I won't wake you up. It'll be okay. You needed a nap as soon as you got up? That's a mood. So I've heard of Pokemon Sleep. I thought that was really kind of a cool concept. I listened to an audiobook to fall asleep to, so I can't actually like use the program, unfortunately. Yes. Oh my gosh. Listen, that wizard who keeps making all the chairs invisible, he's gonna get God. I tell you what. His days of crimes, they are over. Everybody is so done with his pranks. His comeuppance are they're gonna come up.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
Oh, you got to see what white? Yo, you lucky duck. What the heck? Also, I have saved. Thank you so much. Please keep reminding me to save, okay? I wanna make sure, like, PC shouldn't crash, but also let's not push our luck either, right? Was it cool? Was it cool to meet the author of Cradle, one of my favorite book series? Aw. So okay, so some of my favorite book series, we got the Cradle series, right, by Will White. We got Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. We got Superpowers by Drew Hayes, I think. Yeah, I also like the KOTOR series. That's yeah, I'd recommend that to people. It's pretty good. Other book series. I'm actually listening to a new one that I quite like as well. Matt Dinneman was there too. So I actually got to meet him at one point, and listen. I was very excited, but I was also very like nervous, and I feel like when I talked to him for about 2 seconds, it was the most awkward interaction, but he seemed very chill. It was very cool. So yeah, it's one of those, like, meet a really cool creative person and then they don't think anything of it, but you're like, oh, this is amazing, and it's fine. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. You make spices, Izzy? Oh, Izzy has so many skills. Didn't know about the Lit RPG Con? I didn't know about that either. That sounds awesome. They're sitting there with a restraining order in hand. Well, listen, here's the thing. At least I've made an impression, right? Hello. Good morning. Welcome. That would be a very bad impression. Yeah. But no, like, it's one of those things that, like, the interaction was, I remembered very fondly. Very cool bean. Like, I tried to get him to laugh at a joke, and I don't know if it was like a pity laugh or what, but he did do a laugh, so I'm counting that as a win. But it could have just been a pity laugh. I don't know. But that's kind of what I try to do if I meet people, like, for the first time, right? Yeah, that's kind of how I see it as well. But knowing that, like you don't have to stand out in people's memories either, right? Like, for me, it was a fun interaction. It was very fun. It was very cool getting to meet the author that I quite like. So that's basically the takeaway from it, right? Oh, you did? Ooh, very cool. But yeah, I have spoken with a few authors off and on now and then. And like one of the big things was like, yeah, we're just people, and it's actually really weird when people put us up on like a weird pedestal. You know? Yeah, I don't know. Thoughts about things. They're there. I'm fairly certain I did not raid a restraining order, so at least I got that going for me, right? That's the other funny thing. A lot of creative people are introverts, so like just knowing that also, listen, interact with them knowing that, and then it makes all interactions like much less awkward. It does help. I like the description. Those that don't just hiss and retreat into darkness. Do you know a lot of authors that do that, Torres? Chat's putting me up on like a pedestal. Don't do that. Listen. I'm gonna jump down. I could get off the pedestal, right? I don't want to be up there. That's too. Listen, I can't get my snacks from up there, okay? But if there's a fish on the pedestal... Okay, but if the pedestal is that high, how am I supposed to do art? How am I supposed to do anything? Listen, pedestal is a terrible idea. There's much better ways to do things. I will take the fish, though. Alright, guys, we did it! We made it through 1 hour of stream! Again, kinda. Alright, so it is actually factually... it is actually factually break time. We did it! We did it! Alright, so we're gonna go do a break time. Have a good 5-minute break, everybody. We'll be back here in a bit. Yeah. We'll be right back. Woo! Alright, you guys should be free from ad heck. Wow. Alright. Let's continue, shall we? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hello again, everybody. Also, we have a first-time chatter. Also, you'd bury the pedestal so the top is still at ground level. Ooh. Oh, you're smart. Welcome in, first-time chatter. Guys, can we get some more welcomes in chat, please? Yeah. Listen. They're open-toed shoes, so the claws are fine. It's fine. All right. I think I've been delaying. I think we just need to draw the hair. Okay, we're going to copy paste, and then let's just draw some hair floof all up in here. That'll be fine. All right, so there's another thing that I want to doodle, and I'm very torn if I want to color this one, like even just quickly, or if I should move on to the next. Making sure to save a lot. There we go. So yeah, there was request for giant whammon, right? Hello, Quinn. Hello there. Next, you want all of the invisible chairs? Okay, but okay, let me finish drawing this hair first, though. You know, having such gigantic hair, I bet it gets in the way of a lot of things. This poor bean, such gigantic hair. Does anybody know who this is? Without coloring, does the design... Yeah, hello, Quinn, welcome in. Hello there. I think we could probably enhance the invisible chair sort of thing. Hold on. If we do like this, right? How's that for an invisible chair? Oh. Is Anna? It is. Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell because she's not looking at the camera, but there we go. Heck yeah, got it because of the ponytail? Perfect. That's the good stuff. That's how you know the character design works. Kind of thinking I need to slightly tweak the way that the ponytail is doing the thing. There we go. That's better. The real magic, this ponytail tie. How does it hold all of this hair? It's a mystery. Okay, so next Hop-chon. Let's see. Okay, I got a great idea. We're gonna have to hide some layers though. Let's hide this one for now. Let's leave that there. We need to... Let's put you on a different layer. Let's move you over to... No, we don't need you to be selected. Just... Okay. let's make sure we have all of our layers, and then we move them over to here. There we go. All right, lovely, very good, very nice. Okay, new layer. Okay, giant whammon. Let's see how to draw these giant whammon. So the important things, we gotta have abs. We gotta have like a bird's eye sort of view, right? So if we think about the perspective, we're looking up. We're looking up at this whammon, right? So how to have invisible chair? I have an idea, perhaps. We have this. We're gonna have hips. We're gonna have like the knees, like here. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. We gotta build the structure first, right? And then. Okay, so we're imagining the chair, but we gotta know what it looks like, right? All of you giant whammon enjoyers, this one's for you. This is gonna be giant whammon. The worm's eye view. Did I say bird's eye or worm's eye? Either way, we're looking up at the thing. Okay, why did Automod grab that word? What? Is this a new bad horde? I'm very confused. Yeah, on mobile you can't see the Automod? Huh, weird. Yeah, apparently that word right there, that was flagged. And I know it's whammon, but like, is there something with the spelling? Is this a new slang thing that I don't know about? Are we learning more things today? Wow. So anyway, okay, so we have rib cage here. We're gonna have like big ol' shoulders with muscles. She's just gonna be reclining in her chair. And let's see here. How much detail would we be losing? Yes. Yes, indeed. Perfect. Okay, so we got the belly button. We're gonna utilize the ab knowledge that we got on. When did we draw abs? Was that Tuesday? It was Tuesday, wasn't it? Oh, I see. It's such a fun spelling though, man. Nah, I could see why the Automod does not like the word though. I get it makes sense. It's unfortunate though. But anyway, we now have the secret power of drawing abs. New update? Probably. Well, now you know. Listen, I don't think any of my denizens would use that in a negative way, so I will allow it. It's fine. Okay, so now the question is how to draw her face, because she's like super duper looking down, right? This is a long way down for her. This giant woman. Okay, so let's make sure that we have, like, so here are our abs, we've got the belly button. Are these hips wide enough? Do these legs look weird? Do we need to make the legs more muscly? Probably. Saving frequently, very important. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to have like some really cool horns that like point upward, like with our random perspective-y doodles like this, right? We're really trying to emphasize the like perspective, and I think we can do that if we have if we do this properly, we could have a really cool, like, they're going up into the distance, right? Right? And then she need to have, like, the biggest, floofiest, spiky hair. That's also what I'm thinking. Yeah, yeah. And then maybe... Well, if we could see the chair, we would see that there's like some spiky bits like that poke out like this. But we don't see the chair. The chair is invisible. The wizard that keeps making all of the chairs invisible, he has struck again. They? Whomstever. There is a prankster somewhere that keeps turning chairs invisible. They can't keep getting away with this. It's crazy. I have to let you know that the idea that there is like the villain in some world of like Monster Girls is like somebody that makes chairs invisible when like, listen, if you know stuff about like monster lore, there's probably a lot of other stuff going on, right? But like, imagine this is a thing that just collectively all of them are so upset about. The idea is so funny to me. I love it. Also, Tams, thank you very much for the follow. Welcoming new denizen. Okay, let's see. I also want there to be like she's got her top. It's like tied like this. Yeah. Listen, we're just doodling. But yeah, welcome in. Guys, we got a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat, please? Yeah. Well, welcome in. I feel... Ooh, should we give her like... Hello. Tusk. That might be pretty good, actually. Soren, hello there. Glad you could make it today. We're documenting the invisible... There's a wizard running around making chairs invisible. Look at this. She tripped over this chair while she was trying to find it to put her shoes on. And now her shin hurts. It's terrible. And look, we have this giant powerful lady and her chair, also invisible. Another listen, my denizens have been searching for a giant huaman for like forever, right? It is time. We're doing it. We're drawing a giant huaman. I got you, homies. Huge enormous. Yes. Listen, she is so big compared to us. Like, she you don't even come up to her knee when she's sitting down. She that big. And she's got like spikes on her. Listen, we're just kind of just making this up as I go, but spikes on the collar. I figure she's gonna have some like cool like earrings and stuff. She very angry as well. Because, yeah, I can do that. Why not? I feel like we might need to move her horns up a bit, though. Huaman or a myth?
Hey, Isla, you should say.
Yes, I should. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Every time that redeem is off cooldown, please remind me to save, okay? I would appreciate that so very, very much. So yeah, please keep doing that. Thank you. Yeah, I think we need to give her a little bit more, like, forehead room. Not a lot, because this is very perspective, but like she need a little bit more forehead hair, I think. Just a smidge. All that hair has to go somewhere, you know? Yeah, we gotta move the horns. They are not quite where they should be. And we gotta think about how to make them look like 3D and like they are going up really high. How to do foreshortening. Okay, wait. Thank you, Phoenix. Have a good weekend, okay? I'll catch you later. Yeah. Okay, how to make her horns look. How to make the horns look like they go real high, but they are beholden to perspective. Can we make the horns look like a crown? That would be sick, actually. Okay, let me save. Okay, we gotta do some extra doodles. Hold on. Okay, so they have to connect to her head somehow, right? If we don't want it on her forehead, they have to come from like behind her head maybe? So maybe let's contemplate how does this work? So she's got her ear like this, we've got the cranium like this, right? If they connect like back here and then they go forward and then go up like this. How do I convey that like this? How does that work? I mean, we will need to add some shading as well, but it's the figuring out the shape of the horns. That's the big thing, right? It's like her head is slightly tilted over, so like it kind of looks like this horn sticks out further than this one. That's not exactly what we're going for. I do like kind of how it worked, but also how to make this work, how to make it very cool. And then if we do like one of those, does that work? Do we have this sort of feel to it? Yeah, the texture is very, very important. Just got home. Yeah, you made it. Welcome. So yeah, we've drawn. Listen, this is a saga of the invisible chair. Okay, we got the invisible chair here. This chair also invisible. It's crazy. How could this happen? I'm not entirely happy with these horns. I'm trying to figure out why. It could be that I actually need to cover up some of the hair. But then I'm like, but I don't want to. But also we probably should. We should try it. Let me copy paste our layer. That way, if I mess something up, we at least can go back a stage and fix. Alright, so if I were to draw the horns wrapping around the head, maybe we need to make the hair like smaller until like the horns, let's see, head shape would be like this. Maybe we need to do something a bit more like this. Yeah. No horns. Okay, albedo is the one from what is that? Overlord, right? I've watched like one episode, maybe 3. Yeah, Overlord. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really get albedo. She is wildly popular, and I don't know why. Like, it's just, so maybe kind of like that. Like, I do want them to be like a horn crown, as it were. She's just a succubus. Next question. You know what? Fair enough. She didn't exist in the light novel? Really? Humma. Because hot girl obsessed with main character. Was she in the light novel? Hello. I haven't read that one. I don't know. Envy, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Okay, just making sure I say frequently. There we go. Yeah, I like this, but then I gotta figure out like how to make the horns look cool now. We kind of have this shape, which is good, but then how to make the horns like cool though? Do we do spiral? I kind of like spiral. Maybe we spiral. One smidge of a spiral. But if we do spirals, then we're gonna have to deal with the perspective. And the perspective is wrong. This way. Then it would need to be this way. Do I like the spiral? I don't like the spiral. Boop, 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 boop. Like this is a very interesting shape right here. Regina. I don't know who that one is. Okay, we got a highlighted message. Hold on. You have to get going. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Now, also, thank you very much for hanging out today. I appreciate that. You have a good rest of your day, good weekend, etc. and so on. And I'll catch you later, okay? And I will consider the offer. I will see. We'll see. I'll let you know. So this isn't really how horn work, right? The werewolf battle maid. I don't know if I got to the point where I saw the battle maid. I think I saw maybe one of them. I don't know.
Let's make some
Gojo, hello there. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. We're trying to figure out how to make... you know, okay, I'm just gonna say it how I was thinking it. We're trying to make her horny, but it's not going well because the design's not going well. Is that an actual, like, frog that you could find in the world somewhere? Or, like, is that the name of a video game character? I recently played Trash Goblin, and there's a frog in there. But yeah, welcome in, first time chatter. Guys, could we get some more welcomes in chat? It is an actual, factual, real world frog. Interesting. They have a very interesting name. That is the name of a lake. Oh, we are learning today. I think frogs are pretty neat though. They're so weird. Okay, how to make this work? Okay, if we think about the texture, and then they would have to do a twist of some sort to make this shape work. I'm pretty sure. Now I don't really know. Let's see. How does the structure of horns work? Kind of like this, maybe? I think I could make that work. It's not super exciting, but maybe we could jazz it up a little bit. I think we will make that work. Okay, so then we just have to, like, make this same sort of pattern on the other side, right? Thinking about the texture, and like this would go like that. I think we can make that work, right? Don't say it on stream. Okay. That is another real place. Humma humma. Okay, so I think this one works kinda well. This shape look a little weird. But yeah, so I'm thinking that... Okay, I'm visualizing the shape and it's kind of like a weird, like U shape that kind of twists around. I think this will work. This might be too detailed, but it might be fine. It's not quite as like big and magnificent as perhaps it could be. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, so what do we still need to do for this lady? Well, she probably need arms. She probably need leg. So we are going to copy this layer. We're gonna save. Very important. Automod, you are... okay. She need feet? I mean, she's sitting down in a chair, and we're only seeing so much of her. So, I mean, she does, probably, but they're currently off screen. Okay, so the trick here is going to be figuring out how to convey the worm's eye view that we have going here. How to... If we give her, like, knee-length boots, right? With some, like, lacing, I bet we could sell the illusion. Oh, listen, please be very careful with your information. Don't dox yourself, okay? Mods, could we please fix that real quick? Let me clear chat. I think if I... Nope. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so just be careful with information like that, yeah? Yeah. I'm pushing all of the buttons and all of them are incorrect. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, it's also like it's also kind of a habit thing. Like don't let yourself get in the habit of you know or I'm just paranoid. I don't know. I would rather it not be an issue though. Okay. True. Okay, so we have the power of abs. Let's see. Then we have... Gotta think about the muscles on the side of the body. There's like the connectory bit, and then there's like these ones. Do like a little bit of a side ab right there. Probably just want to hint at shapes of things. Probably like this would be good. Safe rule for stream though? Yes. Listen, if you saw these abs, right?
Welcome in. Let's make something beautiful together.
Baruch, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Okay, so we need to have, let's see, she's got shoulder here. I gotta figure out, do we want her to have, like, she's gotta have something wrapped around her arm, right? And a raid? Oh.
This video is really fun.
Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Do you go by, is it Brook? Soulwind? What do we get? What do we got? Hold on. Also, let me take a look at this. Do I have mod in the chat? Can we get a shout out?
Welcome in. Let's make something beautiful together.
Oh, Osiris. Yeah, I think I read that right. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, it's me, Isla. I'm your totally not a villain, local friendly kitsune. We do a lot of art here. Other stuff I do live 2D stuff. I do video games. I have video games. I am also really bad at introducing myself, so we got that. You also do art? Yo, let's go. Is it? No. This is actually holding up my hair bun. Listen, I have a lot of hair. Like a lot. Let me turn on my hotkey really quick so I can show you, and we'll pretend like I had this prepared the whole time. So if I were to take out my axe, I have a lot of hair. Like a lot. So we just put that back. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, thank you again so much for the raid. Listen, raiders, if you got a raid and run, make sure to take care of yourselves. If you, no, I'm trying to talk to the raiders. It's very ticklish. Sorry. But yeah, if you got a raid and run too, make sure to take care of yourselves. If you want to stick around, we are yapping and doodling. It's Friday, so we can just chill. It's very good. But yeah, let me also check back here. How was the carnival hunt? I'm also gonna look at what you got. Host, have I seen you before? Wait, have I? I might have. Oh, your model is so cute. Adorable. Okay, let me scroll back down. There we go. Obsidian, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. That's very nice to meet you. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you guys had fun. We are just yapping and doodling. We're making a giant whammon. There's a plight of invisible chairs, unfortunately. Everybody's being affected. Carnival Hunt is a new game. Definitely recommend. What type of game is it? Do you hunt carnivals? Or is it like... what are those type of games? It's like Dead by Daylight? Oh, okay. What is that one? Resource extraction? Not only a muscle mommy, but also giant whammon. You can tell because our viewpoint doesn't even come up to her knee. Hunter versus hunted. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I think I need to move this leg over a little bit because like her center line is like right here. You can tell because of the abs and stuff. But I think we need to move this one leg over a bit. I think it's too far this way. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, but we do have to figure out, like, her cloth tie right here. We need it to look more like fluffy, torn cloth instead of just a nice, casually, nicely tied shirt. She doesn't quite have the like barbarian feel that I wanted to go for with this. So let's fix it, shall we? We gotta fix it. Yes. Alright, so first order of business, we need to probably add some floof around her legs for I don't know, giant floofy like skirt type thing. I think that would be good. Now I really don't want to cover up the abs, but we might need to put like a belt or something like right here. Which makes me sad, but it is also kind of important. You know, clothes, they work in like a certain way, so we probably need to do... Should we put it a skull? Should we make it a skull? WWE champion belt? Not the abs. Listen, they still live. They're on a different layer, okay? But they live. Promise. They're still there. They're under the skirt. I promise. They're still there. Don't panic. Don't panic. Need to learn to do digital drawing. It's fun. Just know that it is... Oh, is that a Jacqueline? It is. Oh my goodness. Hey, Jackie. Hello, homie. Welcome. Hello. Welcome in Raiders. And me, Isla. Hello. Did you guys have fun hanging out with Jackie? Of course you did. That's a silly question. Jackie is amazing. For the love of God. Whoa. Hello, Jackie. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the Avatar Legends, the fighting game? I think I saw somebody playing that. It wasn't Jackie. I saw somebody else playing that. How is it compared to Street Fighter? Are you gonna wreck everybody? Are you gonna be the strongest? Yeah? The Beagle Lady? Hey, speaking of Beagle Ladies, that's what we draw in now. Very different than the streets. Yeah? Okay. Well, listen, Raiders, we are just yapping and doodling. If you gotta do post-stream stuff, make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? You are absolutely welcome to hang out with us, though. We're just yapping and drawing big whamming. Also, hello, it's me, Isla. I should introduce myself. I do lots of live 2D stuff, made my model. I do a lot of art stuff. I do introductions very badly. I have made video game, etc. and so on. There you go. Okay. Anyway, so we're working on stuff today. The Automod is so mean today. What is going on? Aw, thank you, Jackie. Again, thank you for the raid. But yeah, if you got a raid and run, make sure to take care of yourself. I should save. Yes, please spam that as soon as it like pops up again. Yeah. Listen. I don't know why. I don't know what the Automod is doing. Listen, the robots are revolting. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys and gals and non-binary pals. It's getting out of hand. Okay, so I think this knee probably needs to be a bit bigger. Also, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna scooch her a little bit closer, like over here. That way, you know what we could do? We could probably just copy paste the leg, if I'm honest. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did this, right? Imagine my stream just like died again right after I said that. Anyway, now we have like a reference point for how big a leg should be. I don't have to guess, cause like this very different from what I was drawing, but I do like the angle that the rest of the leg is. So we're just going to use a bit of that data, and then we're going to draw the leg. Because we still have to show that there is like big perspective shift. Yeah? Omens and such. Knock on wood. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so we have the invisible chair here. We've got the floof. Trying to figure out if there's a way to show like more leg muscle. I don't know. Maybe we need to give her a little bit more hip, but I think that's probably okay. Is that one of your favorites, Jackie? Jackie, I think you mean fierce. How dare you? Okay, so now we need to have her like shirt be a little bit more just a little bit more like ripped up and yeah. Excuse me, Atlas, do you not... Listen, okay, this is a silly question. You came from Jackie's raid, right? You hang out with Vampire. Clearly, your sense of self-preservation is broken in some way. So I really shouldn't be surprised at this. But I am a fearsome, devious creature. You should definitely not trust me at all, right? I'm liable to do a trickery and you will be very bamboozled and is it? No, listen, self-preservation should tell you to stay away from people that are fierce, right? Like, listen, I'm a kitsune, I am fox adjacent, we do a lot of hunting, okay? I'm just letting you know. Your sense of self-preservation is not serving you properly. If you're like, oh, it's adorable when you look at me, right? That's not helping you. I'm just saying, okay? You are doing me a concern. Your sense of self-preservation is clearly not there. That's all. Megan, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, new denizen. Listen. I will accept adorkable because I am a dork. Okay. Least villainous can say, Jackie's the betrayal. What the heck? Hey, I don't chase laser point dots anymore. Oh, you think it would be worth it? Listen, we do have head pat redeem. Yeah. Wait, is this why you don't think that I am fearsome creature? Is it because I allow you to... Is this the problem? Oh no! Head pat is it looks like it's on the fritz. It might not work properly. Oh no. The golden kappa. Stop. Jackie, that's not a head pat. Jackie, that's just violence. How dare. It. Thank you for the head pats. What dancing? You know, I'm wondering if we could... Okay, hold on. So we're adding more distress to the clothing, right? But what if... hold on. I gotta test the thing. Hold on. We don't need to see the neck, right? How does this work with the ribs? I think we need to change how the perspective is working on the ribs. Like something doesn't look right, and I think maybe it's like this, the little bow tie thing that we have. That was the thing. I was like, yeah, we can have that, and I don't think it's working for us. Like, I think it's actually covering up important like data so that we can tell what's going on with the rib cage and the perspective. Thank you. I made it, so I'm very happy with it. I'm glad you guys like new model also. The bigger. Listen, there's a threshold where it's too big, okay? There's a point where the squish get too big and they cover up the abs, okay? There is a point where it's no good, right? I mean, theoretically, there's probably a point where it's too much, right? You just need bigger abs. Are you a rabbit? Yes, and you just asked one. No, I'm sorry. We talked about that earlier this stream, and then I can't get it out of my brain. You can actually ask me a question, like an additional question. Never got sat on by an elephant. Why the axe? So this is my... this is my flannel witch outfit. Hold on, I gotta find my hat. Hold on, let me... it's over here somewhere. Hold on. No, hold on. Where is my hat? Hey, did anybody see my hat? Where did it... Okay, I have a hat. Hold on. I lost my witch hat. Hold on. Okay, hold on. If I... Ah! Nope, there it is. I found it! Okay, we're fine. So anyway, no, this is my flannel witch outfit. It is used for casting logging spells. I need it to get drawing paper sometimes. Yes. There's a more convoluted story, but I don't want to tell it because it's a mouthful. So yeah, there you go. The flannel witch. I do lumbering stuff because I need paper. Okay, I also feel okay, hold on. I missed something in chat whilst I was looking for my hat. Hold on. Okay, so Jackie, your model, you also might have an elongated torso to show off the hips and the waist. I'm just saying, you might have a longer rib cage. Just so you know. Just so you know. Also, it has been an hour. We must do the ad break thing. I'm so sorry. Hello there, welcome. How is convention? Long torso. Yeah, just that one. You just got here? Well, you know what? Now it is time for you to take a break. Have a breather. Make sure you hydrate, especially if you've been at convention, yeah? You are? Very good. But yeah, it is break time. So there's the thing. We will be back in like, let's call it within 5 Isla minutes. Yeah? Yeah? Enjoy break screen. We'll be right back. And I think we are going to continue. Shall we? And we are back. Hello again, everybody. Okay. Hat off. It's very serious. We gotta focus. All right. Thank you for the head pats. 5 idle minutes later, the sun engulfs the earth as it can no longer fuse hydrogen. Do you not have magically levitating hats? I mean, I thought they were pretty standard, right? Look, I summoned it back. Yeah. And there it goes. Anyway, alright, so we need to fix the we still gotta fix the shirt. I don't really like the way it looks. Oh, hello, welcome in. Okay, we're gonna copy layer. That way, if I mess something up, at least we have. No, it's not actually in my neck. This is actually holding my hair. Yeah, so if I were to... I have a lot of hair. Like a lot.
Hey,
so...
you should save.
You know what? I should save. And I will. Thank you. That's it. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. It's gonna cut to my shirt. No, it's fine. Trust me. Listen, I have a lot of hair. It's fine. It's fine. Listen. Hello, Squishla. Welcome. All right, let me put my hair back up. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Okay. No, we're good. All right, we have saved. We're good. All right, let us try to fix. So I'm thinking we're going to have to twist the fabric a little bit. Just so that we can actually get it to do the effect that we want. And then I think we're gonna need to slightly tweak how the squimps are sitting on the rib cage, because it looks a little bit weird currently. So let's fix that first off. Also, thank you for head pats. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we have a shoulder right here, and we're gonna get some weird tangenty stuff unless we are careful. So, yeah, that's gonna be a weird tangent. I think we gotta do something kind of like this for the like floofy, torn up bits of shirt. I think that's the plan. Oh, could we have like a bit of ripped shirt like this? It doesn't quite have the effect that I was going for, but that's alright. We gotta have some bits of shirt that like flop over this way for like gravity, probably. Yeah, there we go. That's better, right? Okay, now we gotta figure out what the arm's doing, huh? Let's make this layer blue. So we have shoulder. We've got the rib cage like here, right? We've got the other shoulder. Where? So belly button is here. So our elbows would be about here, right? And then we have some invisible perspective type stuff happening here, and I want her to have her arms like on her hands will be resting on the arms of the invisible, like, throne that she's on. So we're actually only going to see a little bit of her hands, which I think is fascinating. And I'm trying to figure out how to convey this. That's gonna be the fun and tricky part. Kind of like that, maybe. And then if we cut off the... This is the line for the throne. Wait, does that work? Throne arms should be closer to the knees. You think so? Okay, let's try it. Why not? Copy paste this layer. Let us contemplate. So if this is the chair, right? And then the arms of the chair were like here. Would that make more sense? That might actually make more sense. Bob, you might be correct. Honestly, that might be a really good call. You might have saved us like a lot of Why doesn't this work? Let's see if we can fix it. Why doesn't this work? Let's see if we can fix it. Yeah. I like that she might have like a very firm grasp on the chair. Like that. So we see, let's see, the hand and then maybe the thumb. But yeah, we gotta have this line where the edge of the throne like blocks off the... cuts off the hand. Like we gotta see the edge of it right there. Cause like we're not gonna see any of this part. It's invisible after all. But like if we cut off this part and we make it look like... I think that'd work. We could have some sort of thing right there. And right there. And then if we grab our reference layer. Actually, before I do that, save always and frequently, copy paste, flip, does that work? Are my knees not lined up properly, or do I just need to move this one out a bit more? Do the thumb at the throat doing the off with their head motion? I feel like her expression conveys that pretty well. We could do that. That's not how I was originally imagining it. The big thing is like showing that she's sitting on an invisible like throne, right? So if we do something like this, yeah. This angle, the hands would be significantly hidden by the knees. We might be fabricating quite a lot of things. Okay, now that you bring up very good points though. Humma. Okay, not that one, this one. So yeah, man, my whole plan with showing the weird chair thing. Okay, so how to fix this idea? That's the follow-up question. Alright, options. We can either disregard and draw this like this, but now that you've pointed it out, I'm like, she just got the super long arms. Listen, if you had a giant Huaman, maybe they have to have really long arms so that they can actually pick stuff up. It's like the opposite of a T-Rex. T-Rex have tiny little arms, can't pick up anything. She gotta have really big arms so she can pick up stuff. Maybe. Yeah, we could also huh? Yeah, no. Okay. Hold on. Let me squish these layers together. Make them blue again. So, one thing that I definitely want to do is finish drawing the arms. Very important. And then we gotta figure out where the arms of these chairs are. Because I'm kind of thinking if... Okay, so if the hands would be level with, like, this part of the leg, but, like, on the other side, right? Either we have to make the arms of the chair a lot higher so that we can see the hands, or I have to give up the concept and then it'll just look weird because you only see this much of the invisible chair, right? And that's no good. We gotta think how to make these work. So, with that, if we were to... If we do like this, and then have just like the hands visible like this, how would that work? And then we just have like arm, right? That way we can convey invisible chair. Bam. Then we also run into this issue where the two sides of things, they are not and they're not the same at all. It's fine. Hand on knee. She is kind of leaning too, yeah. Does that make this drawing less good though? Like, are these deal breakers, you think? I think they're probably alright. Probably. Maybe. Per snaps. But at least this way we can show, like, this is the saga of the invisible chairs, and we at least get to see a wonkily rendition of the invisible chair, right? Oh, asymmetry for sure is a lot better. This is my way of... Listen, I don't just want to draw 3 lines if I have to draw the same hand twice. Like, it just... the time it add up. So I don't think the symmetry is necessarily a problem, but it's good if you can avoid it if you can. Yeah, you like invisible chairs? Listen, there's been an outbreak. Some prankster keeps turning chairs invisible. We don't know why. Invisible musical chairs. It's just dangerous, right? That's why everybody is so annoyed about it. Who would turn all the chairs invisible? Think of the stubbed toes. One arm is longer for fashion? I don't understand the fashion world. I really don't. Invisible chair wizard. They are a menace. I really like the idea of that as like a villain in, like, imagine that's a villain in a video game, right? it's so like comedically silly. That's so good. Warframe things like 4 trillion years in the future. That's fair. I guess fashion would have to change quite significantly. Vector from Megamind. Do you mean okay, Megamind is the blue head one. You're talking... Oh, what is that called? It's the other one. Vector is the bowl cut dude in the orange jumpsuit. No, I know the character. I could imagine him turning all the chairs invisible. Like, okay, listen, I don't know if it's just me, but the like comedic, over the top, silly like villain stuff like that is so good. Like Freeze Ray, the Shrink Ray. I love stuff like that. It's so good. It's so silly. If you think about it, like if it actually happened to you, it would be horrifying. But like just imagine in a comedic sort of way, like that's usually how it's presented. It's so funny and horrific if you think about like the you have been frozen completely in the span of like 2 seconds. That's terrifying. You understand my weird sense of humor? Excellent. Despicable Me, that's the one. Oh my gosh. Listen, the minions in the first movie, they're fine. But like the fact that they have become this weird phenomenon, I can't stand it. I really can't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right? That's the thing. The dehydration gun, you turn into a little cube. That is horrifying. But they play it like it's comedy. That's what's intriguing, right? Phenomenon. Do 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 do. Every time. And whenever somebody says phenomenal, I always do phenomenal. Do 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 do. And then I get it stuck in your head too. Do 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 do. You're welcome. Yeah? That's cool. That's crazy. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Phenomena. No, it's just to laugh. It's just to laugh. It's fine. Do you want it as a sound redeem? I'll tell you what. Listen. I still owe you guys a voice pack for the charity event. Yeah, I'll put that as a thing in the voice pack for you. There you go. I don't know about a redeem though, unless it's just the earworms. Do you want just random sound bites of earworms to get stuck in your head? Because I feel like the stream would become very insufferable. Just imagine. We're doodling, we're minding our own business, and then out of the corner of your ear you hear mana mana do 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 do. You want the earworms? Do you? Do you? Hello, welcome. Oh, we have a stretching and hydrating redeem. All right, I have saved. Let us do the hydration, and then I think we're gonna do at least some flat colors for our invisible chair series, because why not? Ah. Hold on, we're stretching, we're hydrating. Just make them prohibitively expensive. How prohibitively expensive? Because some of you beings have like way too many points. $1K? Okay. Hydration complete. We got it. The song is an earworm. It is problem. Oh, I don't need to be drawing in blue. That would be no good. Let's see. We should probably actually like draw out some hair for her. That way. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Just a few little hairs that that'll work. We got it. We got it. Only 50k points? That's a lot of points. You know that, right? You have 4 whole points. You're not exactly 4 earworm redeems? No? Okay, listen, if I do the phenomena, if I do that as a redeem, it's gonna be like really expensive, okay? Like prohibitively expensive. Community point buy events. Why can't the kitsune have abs like this? I would have to actually work out more, probably. I think that's the deciding factor. Why prohibitively? Okay, do you know how dangerous earworms are? Do you know? Ew, working and out at the same time? Bleh. No, I'm with you. I will probably see if I can get some buddies to help me with better workouts though. Anyway, let's do some coloring. Why not? We got a few minutes before. Oh, I say minutes, but we'll stream a bit longer today. Why not? Okay. Have to banish the song. Banish. Manual breathing for the earworm thing. Does that count as an earworm? I feel like that's just a meme, like... I don't know, that seems more like a meme thing than anything, right? A double-edged sword. So it's not really the it's not the earworm that you want. It is the derail the stream. That is that what you crave? Do you crave the chaos? Yeah? Not necessarily derail, but something... Okay. Okay, listen, I will have you know that I'm actively suppressing the desire to hum the song. Tell you what, if Soren, stop. No.
So fluid.
Okay. Listen, if you if you all want the earworm disruptive mindworm thing as a redeem, make a note of it on stream improvements. I may or may not do that. I will decide if it works for me or not. We shall see. I make no promises though. I'm trying actively to listen to the background music, just to try to palate cleanse. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. Okay, we got that. We got the fuzz. All of this would also be the same skirt color. Let's also do horns this color. Yeah. There we go. We save. Okay, what color should her hair be? Also, maybe color this color. I kind of want to just do simple color stuff. Let's see here. You know what? All the things. Why not? Okay, hair has to be different color. Maybe white? Be like a frost giant or something like that. Very, very blue white. So I was thinking that the hair would be darker, but I kinda think I like this. very slowly. We are blocking in some colors. Hold on. Is this neck? Is this not neck? What are you? Okay, that is also going to be... Here we go. And then... white eyes. Yeah, there we go. With blue, you know what we could do for the blue? Hold on. Let me do... Okay, let's unhook these bad boys from here. We already have our selection, so let's clean up this stuff. So that way I can do clipping masks. That's fun. I do like the blue, like, bites through the hair. That's kind of fun. I like that. Get a little bit lighter though. I think we probably would need to color the line work as well. Oh, you know what we should do? Oh, what if? Yes. Yes, fangs. White, very important. Lighter, as in the value of the color. Look respectfully. The Norse version of Santa Claus. Okay, if you can climb up to her lap, she will hear you out. However, she might also just squish you. So like the option is yours. Again, self-preservation. Think about self-preservation. You say that like it's a bad thing? Again, self-preservation. Denizens, what the heck? Alright, here's the thing. We gotta grab this color. We gotta save, and then we gotta add some shading. We got abs to color, but also, see, this is the under part of her chin. Let's go ahead and add. Let's go ahead and add some shading here. Maybe some like this. Lip and this inner ear, maybe a little bit for ambient occlusion, a little bit here for the arm. Maybe I'll just make those a little bit darker there. Oh, we should probably color her belt too, huh? How to color this chunklet? Let's see, ribs. I think we can make that work, probably. You're into canning. That's pretty much it. with heavy objects, sharp objects, and fire for fun. Yeah, but you're careful with all of those things, though, right? What size is a chunklet? I'm gonna be honest. So here's the problem. It is a scientific term, chunklet, but it is also based on a percentage that it's a like, you know, like how like a curved grading scale. That's kind of the same thing with chunklet. Like you might have a bit of a thing, like you might have a bit of fish, but that's like a little bit of fish. If you have a chunklet of fish, that's like a little bit more than a bit, right? But it's not as much as like half a fillet, for example. Think of it like a chunklet of chicken. It's not quite, it's a little bigger than like a chicken nugget, but not like a whole chicken or like a whole a chunklet would be a lot. Yes, that is correct. Chunklet is a smaller measurement. The chunklet, that's like a lot more. Yeah. Does that answer the question? Why do I listen? Would you not answer a question like that? Listen, this is very important. You gotta make sure that your size measurements are standardized on a curved grading scale, obviously. What is a smithereen anyway? Well, a smithereen is actually a scientific terminology. So you know how we have a bit of fish and like a chunklet? Well, in between there, depending on how the fish in question was sundered, it might be a smithereen, but it's smaller than a chunklet. It actually might be smaller than a bit of fish too, depending. Does that help? Oh my gosh, Automod, please. Thank you for head pats. Alright, let's see. How did we shade this part? All of this would be more in shadow. We've kind of got more light bites through here. There's something weird going on with the lines right here. I'm not really happy with that, but it's fine for now. Do like those. Yeah. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm very pleased with it. Also, the sanguinem requies. Yeah, I have no idea. I think I got that right. Maybe. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Thank you. I'm very pleased with it. This is the saga of the invisible chairs. Here you can see this lady. She was trying to put on her shoes, couldn't find her chair, tripped over it, bumped her ankle or shin. It's very unfortunate. And here, her throne is invisible now. It's really quite tragic. But yeah, thank you very much. Also, welcome in first-time chatter. Guys, go get some more welcomes in chat, please. You started learning digital art? Yeah, I hope you're having fun with it. It's a whole thing. Learning to do it's like a whole different medium of art. It's very good though. Thank you. If you would like, well, okay, let me preface this. If you like very spicy visual novels, are over 18, etc. and so on, you can see a whole lot of my work in a game called Love Sucks Night 1. It is free on Steam. There's also Love Sucks Night 2. It's not free, but it is also on Steam. There you go. Look at me seamlessly trying to plug my game that I helped to make. But yeah, so game dev stuff, work with a very fabulous dev team. Is very good.
You should save.
Yes, I should. Thank you. Saving? Got it. Perfect. I did it good? Heck yeah. Listen, one of these days it will be like nothing. I'll be able to be like, hey, I do this thing. Hey, I do this other thing, and it'll be seamless and effortless, and it won't feel awkward at all. And then you will all it will be insufferable because I'll do it so much. Jackie running in here with the actual pitch. No, I won't. Stupendous. No, because I know that I'm very fierce. I'm very fierce. Thank you, though. With highlights, like in terms of like digital coloring, yes, actually. So the thing with highlights specifically, you'll notice I haven't actually added any to this picture yet. The opposite of shading, yeah. So the thing with highlights, most of the time they're a lot smaller than you think they should be. Okay, have you studied or looked at there's like the ball, and they always do like the brightest or the darkest bit is like here, and then there's like a little bit more, there's like lighting hitting here, this is like the bounce light, and then there's just this teeny tiny little white bit for the highlight, right? Well, this is just, yeah. So this principle, you apply that to everything else as well, right? Okay, if we take a look at the squimsh, they're basically, think of the ball, right? Tiny little highlights. You gotta think, this is one of those, keep in mind, or try to start thinking about your light source. For her, there is a light in front of her, off up in the distance somewhere up here, right? So if we were to think about doing highlights for her, I would probably, for me, I'd grab a screen layer, and then I would grab whatever the base color is. But like, if she has a light up there, there might be a tiny bit of light catching her cheek right there. I usually put one on the nose because you just kind of enhance that a little bit. There's a bit of light on the lip. You know, just small little things like that. Probably won't have any highlighting on the abs. I mean, we could, but so yeah, it's just very tiny little amounts of stuff.
Let's make something beautiful together.
The mustard man. Whoa, welcome. Oh my goodness, I have so many sandwiches. This is perfect. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Also, can we get some more welcomes, everybody? We got a first-time chatter. Struggling with OC and lighting. Lighting is tough. So, okay, shall we go on a very quick art lesson tangent? Would you like a very small lesson tangent? Okay, so to practice lighting, I would suggest use blacks and whites and grays for coloring, and just work on shading. And what do I mean by shading? Let me grab a new layer here. So you have a box. You have a circle, or why are we laughing? Listen, I know it's not the best box, but it's fine. right? So yeah, this is how I would recommend practicing. Do small practicing and then draw something that you like that's fun, right? That's the key. Keep it fun. So you envision that you have a light source that's like up here and it's shining down on your cool box, right? Well, it's hitting, your lighting is hitting this side of the box, and it's sitting this bit, but it's the light's mostly bouncing off and falling off everywhere else, right? So this is going to be the brightest part of the box. This box over here, this part, this is collecting like almost no lighting, so we can have this be very, very dark, right? And then this part, we want this to be a little bit lighter, because it's catching a little bit of light, but not that much, right? So we visualize this. And then this is pretty bright. Well, if you want to get real technical and you want to make this like more accurate, this part of the cube is closer to the light source, so it's actually going to collect more light. However, all of this is very, very light. So let's make sure that we have very, very light colors through here, right? And then this part, we can have a little bit more lightness on this corner, I think. It's not getting very light. Let's try this again. Maybe I should practice doing some of these at some point too, huh? So yeah, thinking about how light works is kind of a big thing, but you kind of, this is actually really dark on this side, but you get the general idea, right? So stuff like, do you remember in Shul where they made you draw a still life? There might have been like, if you had a cool still life, there was like a skull, there was like a bowl with like fruits or something, maybe like a banana, maybe some grapes in there, some stuff like this, right? You don't get the general idea, but you get the lieutenant idea. You know what? That's a start. So yeah, the thing, why this exercise is important is because it's trying, your teacher was trying to get you to visualize things as 3D objects. And what you're doing is translating something that's 3D into a 2D medium. So you kind of get to play a little loose and fast with the rules already, right? But if you envision, you have this banana. Well, what is a banana? It's basically like a weird, curvy, like, cylinder. How do you shade a cylinder? Do you know? And that's how you break stuff down. You want to break stuff down into very simple shapes. Squares, circles, what are they called? Pyramids, and like cylinders, right? And if you take the knowledge of, oh hey, I know how to shade a cylinder. Does this look sus? Okay, so you're like, I know how to shade a square. Well, if I break down this complex, like, banana, skull, whatever, into... if I break it down into basic shapes, I know how to shade these basic shapes, right? So that'll get you thinking about lighting, right? So that's how to study that. If you want to do like basic cell shading type stuff, that's kind of a different thing. Cell shading is very stylized, and similar sort of ideas apply. You got to make sure you know where a light source is. And then just make sure that all of your highlights kind of point to where the light source is. Make sure that all your shadows point in the opposite direction of where your highlighting is. That's like the sort of not, well, it's a way to do it. It's not exactly cheating, but this will give you the why should this look this way. This is the knowledge thing, and then this is the you can make a thing. Like you don't have to go crazy with it. There's different ways to do the thing, right? And most importantly, make sure you're having fun with it though. So yeah, again, do a study and then draw fun stuff after that. There you go. That was my, well, it wasn't that short of a tutorial, but it was, I didn't go on that long, so we got that going for us, right? But yeah. So yeah, to summarize, shapes. Shapes important. Overdo it with nothing but exercises and burn yourself out. Bruh. Okay, listen. No. Listen. You make it fun, okay? Something that I try to do with each one of my commissions, I try to practice something new. I try to test stuff. If you don't try to make it fun for yourself, like, yes, you're not gonna have a good time. Have a good time being creative. That's the point. That's the point. Only do pun stuff. I mean, puns would help. Puns are very fun. This is true. How to shade this hair? I think this might be a little bit too dark of a color. That's alright though. Anyway, hope that was helpful and not confusing. The one fear being too or giving bad art advice. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I think we will call it there for today. The saga of the invisible chair. There it is. So yeah, all right, everybody, next stream will be Monday, I think. Probably. I don't think I'm doing anything next week. Wait, what was next week? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay, next week. Okay, no, we're good. It's fine. All right. Yeah, next stream will be Monday. We're probably gonna be doing some more art stuff. See, listen, if you drew a thing, we have in the Discord, we have a place for people who make stuff. This could be food, this could be painting figures, this could be quilting. These are all actual examples that are in the Discord. You are welcome to post anything that you have made, human made, human adjacent made, etc. and so on. Yeah, go on. Next stream on Monday. Monday. But yeah, I hope you guys have an excellent weekend, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? But do stick around, those of you here in the Twitch lands. We're gonna find a friendo to raid. Why not? I think that'd be very good. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye. Okay. And now we very quietly, stealthily find someone to raid. Let's see, Homestead is live right now. Are they playing Deep Rock Galactic? Oh. You know what? Let's go raid Neva, shall we? It has been a while since I have spoken with them. Let's go say hello. This was a fabulous bean. We hung out with them a bit during the Minecraft VSMP server for the charity event. They're very cool bean. Everybody go say hello, okay? Then I'll see you next time. Bye.